Inspired by something me and my childhood friend, Jambon, used to do when we were young, me and my friends decided to do our own little game jam for the month of September. We call it the Friends Jam. For our first jam, we have as a theme hidden worlds randomly generated by a website, and we're going to be using the 1-Bit Kenny asset pack from Kenny, link in the description. Here's our reunion afterwards. Don't worry, hour-long videos isn't becoming the norm for me. So we're starting with Monocle's game.
Yay!
Yep.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
interesting. So you can actually see the map.
Oh, frick! I forgot.
Were you supposed to reverse that? We can reverse it
yeah.
real quick.
Sorry. Oh no.
Close it real quick.
Forgot this. Open player.py. Find can I see? Turn it to diapause.
True.
If it's true, yeah. Okay.
Line 61.
Well, I mean, I guess it's too late. Now you guys know the map.
No,
but,
no, we
No,
don't
I don't
remember
remember at
anything.
all.
There we go.
Oh my god, there's. Oh, I saw.
If you die, you respawn at the spawn point. If you end the game, you the game closes.
Alright.
If you win.
Yeah,
If,
exact. Like if
Oh
you
my
win,
God.
the game closes.
I died.
Oh, you died.
Oh!
Oh, you died.
I didn't
Yes.
even I didn't even see who got me. I didn't even see him.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Ah, the fastest.
Oh. He is pretty fast.
Oh, I died again. Damn, it's hard.
Oh.
I did it.
Oh.
Hey, you did it. Ezra's first and Alexis second.
Yes.
Wow. How many
It's a
enemies?
really good game, actually. It is.
Yeah.
Scary.
It is
It's
very
scary.
scary. How many
Yeah,
enemies
yeah,
are
yeah.
there? Oh.
3. That's one of them.
Where is he?
I know exactly where he is. Up.
You did it.
You can reverse the vision if you want, and go check out the map and where are the enemy and see how they move.
Oh, that was really funny.
But it's pretty nice. You did a good job, actually.
Yeah, as a first game, I'm really
Yeah.
proud. Run.
I
You did better than me, Luca.
Yes.
For this time. Good job. Nice.
I'm happy with it. Oh,
Run.
I know where they are, so that's funny.
and it would be like
So
Those are good.
the idea is because the theme is hidden world.
Yeah.
I thought like completely in the dark will be right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But-
because the world is completely hidden.
Yeah.
Even if you reverse it, it still works because the character you play doesn't see. He's
Mhm.
blind. You as a
It's a god.
yeah, exact. You can see like all around him, but not in front of him.
Yeah, it's actually
So
pretty
that's
good.
interesting. Also, so
Yeah.
like you can see enemies in front of you, but you.
I just rammed into the wall down there. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you can see everything, it's a little easier to figure out like the path you're supposed to take.
Yeah, exact.
Oh, interesting. And you don't need a wall there
So
because
in this version, it's more like a puzzle, and I should have a bigger map.
Mhm.
But yeah,
it's a good proof of concept, and like you can change it in the future.
yeah,
if you
yeah.
wanted
Maybe
to.
like if you end the level, it get more difficult, and I got an idea to make like more open space, like just to make you run and do some nice trick just to
Avoid enemies.
yeah, exact.
Because like right there, Ezra's just dead. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's possible. That's totally possible. I
I
tried this game a lot. Like, oh no, you're
Okay, now you fuck. Now you're fucked. Now you're trapped. You're gonna die. There's no way you win.
or can I?
No.
Something that could be interesting is like maybe you could see a bit of it, but what you'd have to do to go through is that you'd have to move like the enemy
Yeah.
to go through.
I mean,
Yeah.
for the third one, like this one.
Oh my goodness, yeah, he always chases you. Wow, I didn't even know that. He could have
yeah,
totally
exactly.
got me.
Look, open the game.
How'd you make them chase you?
If you go down, down,
Oh.
down,
If you go here.
right,
That's
left, left,
scary.
left, up, up,
Oh wow.
and go back.
And now they're all
Ah,
stuck.
Yeah.
nice crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Est-ce que c'était
No, that was not intended, but I found that and I found it real interesting. Like you can stuck him if you don't like his
Mhm.
company. Like that could still be a pretty good puzzle game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you had more
Like-
levels and had like things like this to do, like
Yeah.
you can mess around with the puzzle aspect. That's actually called I heard emerging gameplay. Is that you've created
Yeah.
gameplay with the mechanics that you've built by just messing around, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. You can build levels around that idea, like because you didn't know that this could happen, but now that you see that it
Yeah.
can, you could say, no, this is the game. You have to stuck him, perhaps, or you have to move these enemies.
Yeah, like you could be on your way, so you cannot like fight him. So you need to
If he's like
avoid
way
him in
too
a certain
fast.
way.
Mhm.
I can add some improvement, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh well, I mean that's
found
really
it
good.
fun.
Mhm.
Yay! Thank you.
I'm really impressed also because this is your first game and you have everything. You have a way to win, a way to lose. The game resets. You have enemies. You have a map and collision that you can't go through the walls, and a vision cone, which is pretty fun.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have a question.
I'm really proud of you.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Yeah, I have a question. Out of 10 for a game jam that took a month, what note should I have from you guys?
Well, considering that it's also like your first game, that adds
Yeah,
some points to for me. Like if I were to look at it compared to like in a normal game jam, perhaps it would have a score of it would definitely be over like 5 for sure.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be below
Yay.
that because you have. But what's missing for it to have a higher score? Like I think I'd give it 5 in a normal jam. What could give it a higher score is more levels and more playing
Yeah.
around with these mechanics that you found, because that's really interesting. But you don't necessarily do much with that. But other than that, like there's nothing wrong with the AI. There's nothing wrong with the game. There's nothing wrong with the vision cone. So the concepts are really good. And for the hidden world, you respect that concept. I think 10 out of 10, because you're just
Yeah.
walking and then it's like dead.
yeah, like there's no way to know where you're going unless you're going.
I thought of adding a red flag at the end of the level just to show you a bit like where you need to go.
Yeah, so you could like
But
see
I didn't
it.
have time. Yeah, my sister gave me an idea. Like you see
Oh,
the map
yeah.
for like 2 seconds, and after that it's completely like that.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, and you will be able to see the flag always, just the flag, so you can see where.
yeah,
What
or
were-
maybe like you only see the flag for a couple of seconds, and after that disappear.
What I find
Or
interesting.
the reverse, like after like 30 seconds, it just show up for help.
And I think the funniest part of this game is like you're like, I wonder if I'm safe.
Oh, and now you're done.
And now you're trapped.
So you can't just look. I actually like that because it forces you. Like he could
Yeah.
be right here, but you have to move there to make sure.
Yeah, and you need to go further in his direction.
Yeah, exactly. So he's following you. You do this, and then he's probably right there, and you're like.
Exactly.
So yeah, I give it a 5 all the way up to maybe a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving a 6, and it's really good for first game.
Exceptional.
I'm proud.
All right. Now it's doing stuff.
Did you,
Yeah, I know how to write 7, but 4-7.
All right, we're in, but I don't think you actually port forwarded the port 7777.
Yeah,
Is that
I don't think. Anyway, you can
show my FPS. That's kind of cool.
you can move around.
Hold on.
This is the first level.
Can I make it bigger or?
Oh.
I don't. I guess yeah.
Oh. You made.
Yeah.
I can run. That's cool.
Yeah, you can run with shift.
Oh yeah.
I was planning on adding like you could not run all the time. So yeah. But this is the first level. Isn't it nice? It's
Mhm.
hell. So that's pretty much what I did.
I like that.
All right.
I actually kind of find it interesting with your collision that if you hit the wall and then you go down, you can kind of like grind against the wall if even
Oh,
if
look
you
at
just
that! Look at
have
that! Look at that!
downwards collision, but it's not a downwards block when you hit it on
Ouais,
the
mais
side.
en fait, ça prend la collision du mur à droite et du mur à gauche. Ben, ça
Oh.
prend la collision des deux murs.
Those are like
Puis moi, je dis,
speed run stuff. Like you can do. It's like go.
Look at my speed run.
Yeah, exactly. Just like go.
Ok, donc, I guess que je vais vous montrer ce que j'avais prévu. Et si vous voulez regarder mon écran, je vais vous montrer ça.
Hey, he's back.
Il est là.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ça, c'était la première idée.
Okay.
En fait, je m'étais dessiné une map au complet. Dans le fond, ma première idée de jeu, ça s'appelait Ghost Town. Fait que dans le fond, tu te promenais dans le fond dans le monde, puis tu trouvais les levels au fur et à mesure qui étaient cachés, tu sais. Puis il y avait une mini-histoire. Mais malheureusement, c'était ben trop long et ben trop compliqué. Fait que j'ai décidé de couper là. Fait que j'ai enlevé ça, mais je peux vous montrer sur ma caméra.
Hey.
You can see my face. So, it's kind of blurry, but this was the draft for the map. So, c'est ça, j'avais un goal de 5 levels. Puis dans le fond, il y avait une forêt sombre. C'est la partie du bas ici, là. C'est celle qu'il y avait sur GIMP.
Alright.
Là,
I'll just.
parce qu'on a fait ça tout là. Mais c'était pas le concept du jeu. Le concept du jeu est quand même resté le même. Dans le fond, je vais l'expliquer très simplement. Le but, c'était que un level, dans le fond, c'était des puzzles. Tu sais, tu t'activais un levier, l'autre activait un levier aussi, puis là, ça ouvrait quelque chose.
Alright.
Sauf que un ou trois était prisonnier d'un autre monde. Hidden World.
Oh.
Qui était lui affiché en noir et blanc, fait que le asset en noir et blanc.
Alright.
C'était plusieurs assets. Et son but, dans le fond, les deux qui étaient dans le monde normal pouvaient pas voir l'autre joueur, mais l'autre joueur pouvait les voir à travers les murs. Puis, vu que c'était un différent monde, ça se ressemblait, mais il y avait des trucs de plus dans chacun des mondes. Puis ce qui se permettait, c'est que, mettons, moi, je trouve un levier dans le monde normal, ça peut ouvrir quelque chose dans l'autre monde, mais pas dans le mien. Je voulais jouer avec ça, dans le fond. Puis là, finalement, bon, ben, j'ai décidé de juste faire les levels, et j'avais prévu 4 levels.
Ouais.
Un sur chacun de nous, plus un style user game. Le premier, c'était celui-là. True M Glasses. Fait que dans le fond, à travers les lunettes de M. M est en monocle. Et on peut voir que le level, c'est un L pour Luca.
Yay!
Puis ça, c'est la version de Anima Mundi, dans le fond, l'autre monde.
Whoa. That's a lot of info.
Yeah, it's a lot of info. Censor.
I'm gonna censor it.
That's cool.
Dans le fond, le but, c'est que...
Looking cool.
Il y avait deux personnes dans ce level-là.
Alright.
Normal. Et Luca, lui, était pris dans son monde à lui, tout seul. Donc, on essayait de l'aider pour que lui puisse activer la porte qui est là pour rentrer
Right.
dans la partie du C.
Got it.
Pour après ça, rentrer dans le portail-là pour terminer le level, pour gagner. Et dans le fond, il n'y a pas vraiment de manière de perdre, sauf de m'aider. Ok, c'est quoi faut que je fasse parce qu'on comprend pas. Puis, actually, j'ai une version Anima Mundi du level. J'avais commencé sur Game, fait que je peux vous montrer ça.
Fait que Luca
C'est
était
la version-
pris dans le Anima Mundi.
Ouais,
Qui
il était pris dans
Ça veut-tu
cette
dire,
version-là.
ça veut-tu dire autre monde? Ouh!
Non, Anima Mundi, ça veut dire monde de l'âme.
Oh, I like that.
Mhm.
I like
C'est en
that.
latin. Donc, Luca a été pris dans ce monde-là. Puis le-
It's cool.
dans
You
le fond,
use
le-
different wall.
Yeah.
Le C, il aurait pas été. Il aurait juste apparu, mec, t'as ouvert la porte. Même chose pour le portail qui est ici. En fond, le
Oh.
portail, c'est juste de l'eau, puis j'aurais rajouté un petit truc au milieu.
Right.
Puis je cherchais vraiment beaucoup dans les assets.
Mhm.
Puis ça, c'est la version normale. Puis ça, c'est un peu ce que j'ai dessiné là, rapidement.
C'est comme un minimap.
Ouais, c'est ça. Ben, c'est un minimap pour savoir où est-ce que je mets les tiles parce que j'avais vraiment... c'est ce que j'avais beaucoup de difficulté avec.
Mhm.
Après ça, les prochains levels. Le prochain level s'appelle Key of the Mind. Dans le fond, la clé de la...
De la pensée, je pense.
de la pensée, I guess, ouais. Dans le fond, c'est un level sur moi. Key pour un K pour Katsuro.
Oh, okay.
Ouais, le level...
My actual name, but it's gamer tag. Okay, got it.
Le level normal avait l'air d'une clé ici. Puis celui de l'Anima Mundi, le portail était dans le trou de la clé, puis il y avait plus de salles qui apparaissaient. Donc c'était ça le but, ici.
And that's a half for friends. No.
Yes.
And the third level was the entrance to logic. Entrance E for Electronian, ou Ezra. Et logic, ben parce qu'Ezra est très très logique, on va se le dire. Et ça, c'était le level. C'était un zipper.
I like it.
Fait que ça, c'était le normal. Puis ici, Ezra serait pris là-dedans. Dans le fond, dans son zipper, le trou du zipper serait le portail. Et ici, ça fait un E pour Ezra.
Nice little design.
Et le dernier level qui aurait été, en fait, vu que nous trois, on a déjà été dans le Anima Mundi, le but, ce serait de qu'on soit les trois dans le monde normal et qu'on découvre le portail. Puis dans le fond, on switch entre le Anima Mundi et le monde normal pour activer le vrai gros portail. Et c'était le level normal ici. En fait, quelqu'un était pris dans lui, puis il pouvait passer ici dans le portail. Puis après ça, il y aurait eu des chemins entre les yeux. Puis dans le fond, ici c'est juste un U, puis là, ce serait juste le UG de User Games. Fait que c'était ce que j'avais prévu.
C'est des bons concepts. Moi, je pense que ça aurait été quand même vraiment intéressant à essayer.
Je pense bien que le jeu aurait été très, très, très amusant.
It would have been longer than mine, for sure.
Il y a trois niveaux. 4
Yeah.
même, en fait.
Yeah.
Et j'avais tout mis ça dans une pochette.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, you would have won against me if you did. If you
Actually did it.
Yeah, exact. Like,
If
and
I
did
did it right.
everything. But I like the fact that you really tried to use like a lot of the asset.
Yeah,
That's really cool, and I didn't do it.
I use the transparent. I use the monochrome. I use the colored pack.
Yeah, but it's also like I used only 4 thing out of 1 image.
Yeah.
You use multiple image and multiple stuff, but way more than 4.
And I was planning on using cards, like when you open a chest, like there's a card
Okay, yeah.
to help you understand the logic of the level. Like it would be like an escape game, and we're like doing on rooms. So yeah.
I like the you did really respect the hidden world part.
Yeah, like literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I thought that no one would have thought of that. And
I understand the fact that I got my idea first.
Yeah.
Because it's not that hard,
Mm-hmm.
but it's looking really cool, and hopefully one day you can like code it
Yeah.
for real. And
it would be great that like someday I'm just like being really better at programming games and like, hey, I remember that game I never done. It was a
Yeah.
great concept, and then just make it in like a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
That
yeah,
would be funny. I think I could make it easily on like a graphic game engine like
Mhm.
Unity or something.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
But I'm not that good with Unity, so I think that wouldn't be that much.
It has its advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as my proof of concept.
Yeah, I give it. I mean, I would give it a definitely respecting the theme, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Um, I guess I would give Manuk a 9 out of 10 for respecting the theme because like he took it literally. Like there's no better way to like respect that.
Yeah.
With as far as gameplay, well, your planned gameplay sounded very fun and cooperative.
Yeah, it was very axed on the multiplayer because I wanted us to play together. I guess
Mm-hmm.
since it's a friends jam.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would give the like I would give it a 9 out of 10 for concept.
Mm-hmm.
As far as gameplay goes, though, you get 1 out of 10 because something moved on the screen,
Yeah.
and you got collisions. Even if they were jittery collisions, though, like you still got collisions and they're doing their job, right? You can't go through the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little buggy, but that's fine and to be
I
expected.
tried hard like to go through, but didn't make it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, and like I would also like you have a name for your game,
Mhm.
so that's more than me.
And a very clever name at that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really was thinking about all that thing. What I was like, okay, now I need to focus on. Okay, I need to find IDs for levels, and I was like, okay, I need to base my level on something that are relatable because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna make it anyhow. Like this is the only thing I could make something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep up the good work. At least your problem isn't coming up with good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that would be the actual
Hard part.
yeah,
It was for
the
me.
art part. I think that the level was like, okay, what do the guy should do to open the door?
Mhm.
Okay, they trigger a level
Mm-hmm.
or something. I don't know, a lever.
Mm-hmm.
No, level.
You'll get around to it. You need to practice. That's also what these jams are for. So like I suggest that we just keep pushing through, and every month, like let's say we do this every month, then we could every month have like something to show, and we can be like, look, now we tried this and we tried that, and every month we're not necessarily starting from zero. It's just that it allows us to not have to manage old code we wrote when like a month ago.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't have to rewrite everything or just going through old code again and again, and it will allow us to think about other theme, other gameplay, other way to do things, and giving us more time. Um, like I wanted to jump, like I wanted to do a platform 2D
Uh-huh.
at first, but I wasn't able to make the jump real good without using a lot of physics, and was like, okay, I don't have necessarily the time for that. But if I'm starting on the first day of the month, maybe I could,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the point of the jams, and that allow us also to practice our imagination for levels.
And it helped us with pushing our limits.
Yeah.
Like I learned a lot of stuff in this jam.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the first one.
I did too. I did I really I
Like
really was going
networking.
around with the HG,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like
I've just learned how to load an asset.
Mm-hmm.
So
sometimes like, okay, like the other day, I learned that I don't have to make my own system to print a sprite. I could just add the sprite as a component, and the engine will do it for me.
Mhm.
And the same for the sprite sheet. I was like, damn, okay, that's all I had to do. I never know I could do that.
I don't advertise it.
That's why you're doing like the minimum on your documentation,
Mhm.
and that forces me to go through your code and understand what's going on and find some new. I was like, okay, I need to go through rendering to see what's going on,
Mhm.
and I'm like, hey, is that a system for sprite? Damn, I can use that, and I need to do it by myself because there's no documentation. Huh? Is
There
right?
is documentation. There's a whole tutorial too.
Yeah, the minimum tutorial. But at least the engine is open source. So if I really have a problem with your code, I just have to
Change it.
change it. Yeah. Anyway, we should try out your game, Ezra.
My game? I forgot to make
Mhm.
one.
Oh, well, I think I win. Yay!
Yeah.
Wait, there's a winner. All right.
Winning by participation.
Because I made a game and you didn't. You didn't. So yay!
J'aime
Oh
les
yeah, great.
les planes. Ben, en fait,
Look at that thing that moved like so cool.
Hold on, how do I share? How do I look at multiple people's streams? Can I do that?
Okay,
Oh, wait, what? You win. Press what? Enter.
enter to observe.
Okay. Oh.
Hi.
Oh, avoid go to. Okay. Press enter to
10% enter.
observe. I don't get it. Oh, there's some stuff. That's
Oh,
I think cool.
Alex, he's already
Oh, wait,
doing the
what?
next level.
Ouch.
And he failed this level.
Ouch.
You can,
I don't get it.
je peux pas replay quand je fais R.
look at the
Oh,
look at the Luca respawn.
Yeah.
Press enter.
Got it. Now it doesn't work.
No.
That's
You can't observe them; they're invisible.
so.
Alex is having a hard time on
Okay.
this level.
yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, got it. Um.
Okay, I can observe them.
I don't get it.
If so this level teaches you to replay. So like you can try a few times, and like whenever you seem to be getting close, you can once you die, you can press R and you can see a replay of your movements as well as the ghosts.
Only when I die.
Yep. Like, did you die now?
Yeah.
And now you can press R and you can see what you did.
I pass.
I don't get.
Oh,
I don't get
wait,
it.
you see,
That's
you see how you press?
confusing.
Did you see what you did? Oh, you didn't press R though. You went past one.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
you could have pressed
but
R.
it's confusing. I don't know why.
Well, that's what R is for. You could have seen what happened.
No, I seen what happened.
Like,
but I didn't.
can I go up? I don't know. Can I go down? Oh, no, I cannot go down.
But like, do what you did.
Yeah, and now R, and see what I've done. Why can I pass this one now?
That's for you to figure out.
Okay, so I need to Okay, no. I don't.
Ah, ok, c'est si on arrive sur la même case.
I think Alex is getting pretty close to passing this level.
Oh, okay. You can okay, when you walk at a wall, counts as a movement.
Oh, he did it. Wanna beat the level?
No, I didn't.
I did. I
Yes, you
did.
Oh, I did.
Look,
What?
you win.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Both of you are at the next level.
Oh, that's so confusing. Oh yeah, I got this. No. And you just see what happened. Look at that. I just. Yes. And now, like, I don't know where they are anymore. That's so complicated.
Yeah, you gotta remember where they are. Don't worry, I tested every level, and there's a certain logic to the timing that I got that only breaks if you're like going a little like you can remember the steps or things, and maybe it's like, oh, every second step they're on a certain tile
Yes.
or something.
Okay, I don't know where they are.
Did Alexei beat the level?
Oh, come
He's
on.
right there. Oh wow.
Okay, they move like that. Oh my god.
Ok, j'ai correct le truc pour le petit le feu, mais.
It's not left-handed friendly.
Oh,
mais
sorry.
le feu est pas apparu. Est-ce que c'est normal?
Yes, don't worry. The game is working just as planned.
No, what have I done? Ah, God. I need to do
Oh.
that. That. Oh, come on. What? You did it? Jesus Christ. This game is so hard.
You are a.
No, come on. What? So cool.
How did you do the animation though?
It's not an animation.
Is the
Yeah,
shaders?
it's a shader.
The vertex shader, right?
No, actually, it's a fragment shader. It could have been a vertex, but
Come
it's a fragment.
on. Okay, I got it. Okay, so that. No, I did it twice. No, I don't want. That's okay. I got it. I know why. Okay. No, I don't know.
You're close. There's only 3 ghosts left.
Up or down? I don't know. Up? No.
Aww.
Okay, Can I go there? Nope.
I'm really happy I tested
No,
this.
where is he? I don't know.
He's the last obstacle.
I don't want to move.
Yay, Luca did it. Yeah, good job. You weren't tricked by that, were you? Alexei was tricked by that. He was like, how do I get it? It's not working.
The game is dumb.
Is your game broken? I'm so glad you said the thing you said about it. That. That's funny.
Look at that! I'm so close.
Are you ready to see your
back.
undoubtable doom? Your inevitable doom.
Okay, I got it. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf. No, I got it. Okay.
No!
I got it.
So close.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean,
Why?
well, let's check.
No.
No. Alexei was 1 square away from winning.
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, you're both so close.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You're both so close.
Oh. Oh. No.
Oh. Good job! Wow, Manak wins this level first.
Oh, I can see the replay. Yes, show me the replay. Do. And Alex, you don't know how
Yeah.
many of those I did. Look at that. I'm like, stop. Wait a minute. Oh, we can see with the ghost.
Yeah, it's true.
But, I mean, now we don't
Whoop.
know. Yes! Just enough. Yes!
Oh, look at Alexi.
Oh, no.
Alexi's still trying. Alexi's still trying. You don't.
Oh.
Not bad, not bad. Good level design right there.
I'm trying to be in your actual mind.
Yeah. What have I done?
Oh, come on! Look at that. I knew,
Nice.
and I knew,
Oh wow, that is actually really impressive.
and I knew.
Not bad. Not bad.
No, I was like, wait. Okay.
So so close. Alex is really having a hard time with Go Sign, which is the previous level from the one you're doing.
I don't know where they are.
How many do I have to do?
Good job. There's no ghost there.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Look at it. Yes. Like with 3 example. Like with 3 try. I
Yeah,
think.
that's not bad
Yes.
at all.
That's so fun. I love your game.
Thank you.
But you need to explain me what's like the world that is it in.
It makes
Like-
sense in the story. I explain it in the story of the game. It comes later. These are just
Okay.
levels to get you warmed up, basically.
Oh, seriously? Damn, there's so much.
But before you continue, hold on. Look at Alexi. We're looking at you, Alexi.
Okay. So.
Hmm.
No. Okay.
He's really thinking about every step, isn't he?
Oh gosh. So. Where are they? They're there. So. Yes. I don't know.
Dead.
Look at that. Oof.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. And now I'm like, go.
You bumped into them.
So I can learn the pattern. But I don't get the pattern. I'll continue because this game is so fun, but I need to go. I'm sorry. I'll let it open right there because I need to, I don't want to
You
restart
can
again.
reload the level if you want.
Okay.
It doesn't save it, but you can reload the level, so you can close it if you want. You can close it, and all that.
Okay, sure. I'll do it. But I give you, I think you beat me, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about Alexi? I mean, what about comparatively? How much you'll respect?
Oh, I mean, you guys did better than I did, but you actually finished it. So,
I guess.
I mean, it's worth more.
Okay, now I can't pass this. Now what do I do? Damn it.
You made it further than Manuk, though. He can't even do that. Oof, so close.
Can I go up? Yeah. No, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No.
1, 2, no.
Go up. 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, 9. I did talk that since that's this long. Come on! It was 9. There you go.
Not bad.
No.
Not bad. Close, but no cigar.
Oh, got it. Oh, what have I done? Oh no, everything's fine.
I love it because you can't see the enemies, so it just looks like you're avoiding, like, nothing.
Uh,
That's easy. Just walk there. You just grab the gem and you make it to the end. Easy.
as long as they're back. I'll do. I don't did it. But why? Hmm.
This is my favorite level.
Uh.
Good job.
I don't know. Left or right? Let's go left. I'm stuck.
What do you mean? It's just there's no enemies. It's just straight across. There's the gem. That's it.
Ah, no, what? I don't did it. Hold on, I need to watch that replay. I don't did it. It's a math puzzle. Like, you need to count, like, every move.
Of course, it's a math puzzle.
Oh!
It's pretty,
Okay.
pretty interesting that you managed to swoop.
There. There. No, why? I cannot go forward and or left or right. I don't did it.
Oh, look at the replay. I bet that looks super funny. It's so funny to see you dance around like where you think they are.
Yeah.
The longer the level, the harder it is, really, because you really don't think about it.
Tack, 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 tack.
You
Okay,
followed the
because they're
ghost.
there, but after that, okay, they need to be there. Okay, and
Not bad.
Can I go up?
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah.
So close.
Oh, I need to see that back. Hold on. What have I done? I don't know. Everything's okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, Alexi did the same thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, of course.
You gotta experiment. I actually made it so that you can get out too to give you false hope.
Seriously?
Yeah, a lot of timing things. I tested this map a lot, and a lot of timing things are really nice in this map. Alright, just be careful for the ghosts here. Before you press enter, what do you think about the decorations? Oh, you can see the replay too. Yeah.
It's like cool. Like it's like a castle. Like yeah, everything. Like you place furniture, and that's
trees.
cool.
Trees outside
Yeah,
and grass
trees.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You waited a lot longer than I thought you would. I was actually thinking of doing a scoring system where the least amount of steps you take, the better.
Oh,
Like you
I
still
think
pass.
after like a 3 level, I will just give up on this.
It still would have been interesting for like hardcore players, I guess, if you wanted to call them that. You know, whoever can do it in the. It's like a speed run, but not in the speed you can do it, but in the least amount of steps you can take.
My
Obstacles.
obstacles are
Yeah. Okay.
conceptual.
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
space is for positioning.
Yeah, I know, but that's funny to read it like that.
My are obstacles conceptual. My are conceptual obstacles. So it'd only give you like a 10 advantage at the start.
Oh, I don't know how many I count. I did a random number.
Oh boy.
No. Look at that. I'm like, and now I was like, well, it's time to go. Oh gosh, lucky. And now, like,
Yeah, I know.
I need to watch them. What are they doing?
Sweet.
Come on.
Is it possible that I made a fun game?
Come on.
Or an enraging game?
No, I did one too much.
I'm proud of my game.
I don't know.
Oh,
don't
you're
know.
so lucky. Oh. Good job. Let's look at the replay.
Oh my god, so lucky.
I can't believe you got past that.
I could have waited one.
Oof.
Those are like walls that open and close. Like,
Let's
crazy.
Let's see what you do. You wait.
Look at my dance.
Oh, and then here. I thought the last ghost would have gotten you. My obstacles are conceptual. Stuck between worlds in some sort of...
Sure, what should we play? No, okay.
Ghost plane. Thank goodness.
Yay! By Mr. H. Mr.
He dies on the first level. Yes!
Damn!
I knew it would. Someone would do it. I knew someone would do it. I thought about that.